Viewers and subscribers, today I want to talk about Vybz Kartel responding to his son Likkle Addi being bashed after breeding a girl, and also exposes the child advocates and the Jamaica government. Bounty Killer also set to battle Beenie Man in an epic clash, and Beenie Man daughter Desha Ravers gets this wicked after showing her new look. So people, the first thing I want to talk about is Vybz Kartel finally respond to the negativity was surrounding his son. And by now, most of us supposed to know say Vybz Kartel's son Likkle Addi, yes, people, him breed a girl, impregnate, whatever word you want to use, you see me? But he's going to be a father very soon. And basically, the Jamaica Gleaner put out an article saying that we as well, me never want to say we. They must say basically a lot of the Jamaican people, they must celebrate teenage pregnancy, they must celebrate statutory rape. And for those of you who don't know what statutory rape mean, basically through the girl older than Likkle Addi, yeah, she are 18 and I don't know, me here say I'm 15 or 16, but some people say 15. Based on the article, it say I'm 15 years of age, and then me read something else who I say I'm 16, you see me? But either way, them say she must go to prison and all of them thing there. Now, to be honest, me not gonna agree with that whole prison thing, you understand, people? But you know, say everybody entitled to their own opinions. So as me say, him son get bashed by a whole heap of people, and Vybz Kartel addressed the Jamaica Gleaner for putting out that article, and him also addressed the people who want to bash him son. So one person left a comment and say, me not even gonna say a thing cause no guidance now going from left to right. Him well both said the girl is an American citizen as if that give her rights to his son, and I play it off like people for impress over that, and he isn't. When he himself is impressed, so clownery. Basically, they must say Vybz Kartel a brag about the girl is an American citizen. Seeing the girl who a breed for him son, yeah man, Vybz Kartel put out a little post and I say she is an American citizen and she's 18 and this and that. Now people say, oh, that not make a difference. Well, this person has said that not make a difference. You know, she still got prison and all of them thing there. Now Vybz Kartel respond to that comment and say, child advocate have to go in a Andrew wellness community, go lock up the bagger man them who breed after the little girl them, clean this so, then uno can come talk about Gaza. Otherwise, uno mother. Now the article when I did that tell you before, that them a talk about because them a say the child advocate need to come out and speak out on this issue. And I tell you say the way all the people them act you, that feel like say this are the first case where, you know, teenage pregnancy happening in Jamaica. You'd believe say it never happened before. And we see this happen from donkey years, from some bad 35. No matter of fact, this probably happened from the beginning of time. You understand? I just true we not have no proof. And on top of that, a Vybz Kartel son. And you know, say Vybz Kartel always I get a fight. People always just, anything we have to do with Vybz Kartel, people try to pick out the negative things out type more, you see me? Anyway, so Vybz Kartel this the Gleaner and said this. The Gleaner is a propaganda newspaper aligned exclusively to sensationalism and mix-up. We all know they work closely with the government / police as the avenue in which they used to brainwash impressionable minds and serve their totalitarian agenda, though sometimes acting as a sort of controlled resistance to appease John Brown. I've studied closely the history of all media in Jamaica, and trust me when I say the Gleaner is by far the worst of the worst. To put it simply, if you are the descendant of Africans in this country, you should never buy even a page from these activists of conservatism. If the Gleaner had its way, slavery would surely return. So Vybz Kartel just a speak in mind. You see my people, we all know that Vybz Kartel is a very vocal person, especially when it comes to him youth them. Don't feel like you're going to try to slander him youth them certain way and him just accept it. It not going to work. Anyway, somebody has come out and speak out on the whole situation, and that is Richie Feelings. Now Richie Feelings feel like say the child advocate them need to speak out on the whole situation pan a whole and not just Vybz Kartel's son situation. You see me? Him feel like say them a pick pan the youth because of Vybz Kartel's son and because he is a public figure and all of them thing there. Now I'm gonna run some of the live where Richie Feelings attack and you can tell me if you not agree or not, people. So check this out.
I realize Kartel's son breed a girl and it becomes the biggest topic. Nobody not talk about Corona again. Everybody talk about Kartel's son and him baby mother. That's a topic now. Nobody not talk about suffering. Nobody not talk about the little girl named Jody and we're dead up at the hospital. Nobody not talk about none of them something there. Everybody just talk about Everybody that talk about cartel pick me. I'm reach over the big Jamaica cleaner. Sheena. So I'm reach over Jamaica cleaner. Zin. I'm read the article. I'm read the article. When I read the article, it's like I have a problem with the article because the article said, are we celebrating statutory rape? See? And because them say the girl are 18 and the youth are 15. So, like I go to Bama, me and meditate and me look, and that's why I say the whole of we are hypocrite. Because if I never Kartel son, we wouldn't hear about it. We wouldn't hear about it, none at all. Because these are things that have been happening for decades. Right? I want to listen to me. I am not celebrating teenage pregnancy. Because remember, I get youth when I was a teenager. See? And every day you hear about teenage pregnancy. If you go down to Jubilee right now, 50 teenagers down there when nobody don't bring on the news. If you go over Spanish Town right now, you hear about it. If you go down to Mandeville, if you go up to UC, if you go to Manchester, everywhere you want to go, teenage pregnancy. Because these are things that the teenagers them been having sex. Whether you are 15, whether you are 16, whether you are 17, whether you are 18. The article where the editor write, that troubled me because that was not celebrating. Nobody is celebrating. Say, this youth becomes a father. Seeing? And we are here about child advocate. So comes when time the big man them breed off the little pit them when hear a child advocate I look for them and I lock them up. See, we need to stop stereotype and put the blame game. We need to lower it. See, and talk about the right thing because me sure no say enough of we were on the internet here know somebody who impregnate a teenager who we know say them should have their jail. And me say everybody I can remember where them I say all the parents I celebrate it. The parents are right with it. Seeing, we know about teenagers with doing abortions at a young age. We know about it. Because everybody have feed them cross to bear. I always come on and I look and I say, we need to break the generation curse. We are not because your parents get pregnant when they are 15. You're supposed to cool with your daughter get pregnant when time she is 14. A long time I talk about them something there. See? But this should have never been Jamaica biggest news. Because we have so much other things where we have a go on what should have been highlighted. This should have never made the news. This should have never made the news. Because this is an everyday thing. But just because it's a celebrity son. Seeing, just because it's a celebrity son, everyone is making it a big deal. Seeing, the hypocrite them sit down and them talk about the little girl she raped the youth. Make we stop it right there, so. Because me and Uno know say we parents is not the same age. Enough of we know this. There's an ancient age, something age. When it come on to love, or when it come on to enough of them something, the age was never a factor in nothing at all. Age, because no father older than mother, no mother older than father. Seeing what children or child advocates need to do. What child advocates need to do is advocate for the little youth them when they go to school. That is what we need to do. because me never see the children advocate come out yet and say we want to get every youth when I go to school in our system where them can go to school and don't stop go to school. Zine, instead of we supposed to come up, instead of we supposed to come out and a war over one pregnancy or two pregnancy, we need to come talk about the people them when I go to school.
Yeah, man, so as me say, I want to make me know if you not agree or not. This whole situation here where people want the girl to be arrested and charged and all them thing there, me see people even say if it was in a different country, she would be arrested. That may be so, but at the end of the day still, we can't call it down and I say, I mean, I don't want to sound like me, I go kind of defend teenage pregnancy, you know, because I'm not defend it, you know. But people just pick up this now because of Vybz Kartel, son, and that's the problem I have. Why not just talk about it in general? Why I pick out this specifically because I'm son and want the girl for go prisoner? That's my problem, you see me? But leave in the comments and make me know when you think about this. If you not agree with what me I say, if you not agree with what Richie Feelings is saying, or if you not agree with what a person they say about she forgot prisoner and all them thing there, leave it in the comment section. Alright people, so moving on to the next story. Bounty Killer and Beenie Man tops for verses. Dancehall Clash and Memorial Weekend. Dancehall two biggest names, Bounty Killer and Beenie Man, will entertain us on Instagram Live versus battle on Memorial Day. Swiss Beats and Timbaland versus show will hold its first ever dancehall battle on Memorial Day weekend, featuring two of the biggest names in the genre, Bounty Killer and Beenie Man. The pair will have their live showdown starting at 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. The news has ignited the dancehall community, which has been waiting patiently for the first battle in the genre to go live. Sources said that it was Swiss Beats who made the link with the artists recently, and both sides were immediately on board. Swiss directly reached out to Bounty Killer and Beenie Man, and they both came on board almost immediately. It is surprising that these guys are such good friends, but there was no ifs. It was just a matter of when it would take place, sources said. We're told that both sides agreed to the weekend, given it would be Memorial Day weekend in the US, and millions of fans would likely be tuned in. Certainly, Swiss Beats and Timbaland have managed to keep us entertained throughout quarantine with several memorable versus matchups, including Teddy Riley and Babyface, Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, and the most recently held Nelly and Ludacris. The live battle saw millions of fans tuning in from the comfort of their homes, cars, or work, depending on where you will be at 8 p.m. as long as you have a cell phone and data. Bounty Killer and Beenie Man are synonymous with dancehall music, with their careers spanning over 3 decades. If you were alive in the 90s and was listening to dancehall, then you would know that these two giants dominated that decade with one of the fiercest rivalries in dancehall history. Although they were sworn enemies back then, these days, Bounty and Beenie are best friends, so don't expect the battle to be similar to the often contentious of one of the 90s and early 2000s. They were much likely be a friendly battle that we saw other artists displayed, yet it will be entertaining. Bounty and Beenie sports impressive catalogs dating back to the early 90s, and some of these classic singles are still being played on radios to date. Swiss dubbed this the Sound Clash edition, so make it a date. Both Bounty Killer and Beenie Man also arrive in this versus battle with a vast catalogue of crossover hits. Beenie Man has collaborated with the likes of Maya and Girls Them Sugar, Janet Jackson Feel It Boy, Likkle Kim and Fresh From Yard, and Nicki Minaj and Gunshots. Bounty Killer has also worked with some big names in mainstream music over the years, including mega hits A Baby with No Doubt, which sparked some controversies over a nude male featuring the music video. Killer also worked with Swiss Beats and Guilty, as well as Mobb Deep and Big Noid and Deadly Zone. Yes, people, so this is supposed to be very interesting. Beenie Man and Bounty Killer clash, and just like what the article say, it will be a friendly clash. And then again, and really the first time Bounty Killer and Beenie Man a clash since them turned good friends, and I think maybe about a year and a half ago, them they do a friendly clash. Plus, even since quarantine, them do a little performance together. Them never did a clash till, them did a perform together, you see me? Which is a good look. So hopefully some artists take a page out of Bounty and Beenie book, like what I always say, and know say you can just put certain things aside and clash and make some money and just, you see me, entertain the people them. Cause to how things look right now, we not gonna have no actual stage show for now. Me I tell you no plain and straight, things will not be going back normal for now. I'm not try to call it down, people. I just how the thing look, you see me? Well, from when me are here at 2021 before we kind of see certain change. I think at 2021 or 2022. I think next year still, but either way, me not think of it a year, you see me? But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this clash. And remember, people, are Saturday 8 p.m. So you don't know, so you want to make it a date and don't be late. Because this are going to be epic. Whole heap of people are going to tune in. Thousands of people, you see me? And it's a good look. I look forward to see how entertaining this are going to be. Even though I know I'm not for worry when it comes to performances from Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. Because they are not just dancehall artists, they are also entertainers. You see me, people? But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Alright, people, so moving on to the next story. Beenie Man's daughter Desha Ravers gets mixed reactions from fans after skin bleaching. Beenie Man's daughter Desha Ravers is getting mixed reactions from her followers for having achieved what one described as her chrome level, the ideal plateau of skin bleaching. A myriad of commendations came after the 28-year-old Ravers Clavers dancer posted a photo of herself posing in front of a spanking new white motor car, looking many shades lighter than her original complexion. In captioning the post, she attributed her new glow to Was Radiance, an online supplier of skin bleaching products, which also supplied Tommy Lee Sparta. She was praised by her dancehall compatriots Kemar Icon, who posted "Wappy Move" in response, and Destiny Sparta, as well as adoring fans who praised her for what they considered the remarkable beauty she had become with her now whiter and cleaner skin. Skin clean like supermarket shelf before hurricane though, one admirer posted, while another apparently in awe remarked, "Wow, your skin clean, you're beautiful." There were other comments which went to the extreme to show how appreciative they were of the new look. "Yes, my empress, show them more beauty." One said, "Wow, you get white overnight. That glow is everything," another man said. Others said Desha's new look is very inspiring and she was considering to follow a suit as a result. "No, sir, you let me feel like I want to rub," a female fan said. Amidst the bleaching beauty praises were others who focused on the motor car in light of the dancer's recent accident where her motor car was wrecked, but in which she escaped unscathed. "May God open doors for another vroom vroom ASAP," a user encouraged. The Kingston native and her admirers came in for some criticism, however, from followers who disapprove of her bleaching her skin, some saying it was disappointing that she was even being lauded for her actions of self-hate. Labeling the supportive comments from fans as disturbing, they also said it was testament to the colorism issued addressing dancer diva Spice song Black Hypocrisy 2 years ago, where she said, among other things, that lighter complexions are seen as more desirable in Jamaica. People in the comments, "Black people make me sick. She bleach out and people are saying she looks clean, as if her beautiful skin color before wasn't clean or good enough." This is exactly what Spice was talking about. So embarrassing as a black community. Honestly, we need to do better. There was one follower though who said highly caustic in her remarks, claiming Desha look corpse-like. "Why you look so white like death and so skinny? Walking dead corpse? What the F happened to you?" she wrote, before adding in response to a fan who described her as a hater, "You don't see how mental it is to bleach a top layer off of your skin. Hate on what? Looking like a dead man walking white skin is not attractive. I'm so disappointed. I just didn't think she was so uneducated to do this cause it's Beenie Man daughter." So yes, people, when you think about this, Desha Ravers basically get bashed because she bleach her skin. Obviously, we know she's not the first dancer or the first public figure who bleach them skin. You see me? Bleaching come from way, way back. You see me, people? But at the end of the day, she have to prepare for this as a public figure. From you do something like this, you know say some people are going with it and some people is not going to be with it. Now, me personally, I don't care what somebody want to do to them skin, if them want bleach or not. But me, on a personal level, I will not bleach my skin. You see me? If I bleaching for make me look good, then me have to go stay ugly. That just so the thing go. I love the complexion I have. And this is enough for true shades towards Desha, because as me say, she a big woman. She's not a 10-year-old or a 11-year-old. But, you know, people just, and everybody go with it. You see me? And some people feel like she even look better. Look on the type of congratulatory words them a give her. Them a say, "No, you look beautiful. No, you're glowing." No, when she see this, you know, you can't tell her to go back black, you know. Remember, if anything, she go even get more whiter than before because people encourage these type of things. You see me? And I just want everybody know I am not bashing Desha Ravers. I'm just telling you that when somebody bleach them skin and you get a whole heap of love and congratulatory message and people are say you look more beautiful, you clean like supermarket shelf, then what you expect? That's going to motivate you to continue. But at the end of the day, everybody have to take account to their own life, them own skin, them own soul. So me just wish Desha Ravers all the best. But, you know, you just have to be careful with the bleaching because, you know, say you mess up your skin if you have to do something like that, you see me? But, as me said, to each his own. But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Some people feel like, say, through a Beenie man daughter, he would have feel like, say, you know, well, not him. Them would have feel like, say, should have more sense. And me say she not have sense, you know, what them say. But leave in the comments as me say people and let me know what you think about this. Also, let me know what you think about Vybz Kartel and his son being bashed by certain people because his son breed a girl at age 15 or 16 as them say, you see me? Also, don't forget to watch out for this Bounty Killer and Beenie Man clash this Saturday at 8 p.m. Make sure you tune in because it's going to be epic, you see me? Don't forget to go follow me up on Facebook as well. I'm going to put the Facebook link in the comment section, so just click the link, go over there and give me a support.
Put it on me.